Golden State squad coming through the tunnel earlier, with the Warrior faithful anxiously awaiting their arrival on the floor. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Joined by Craig Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we'll be getting the inside story tonight. Shams Charania is joining us at the broadcast table. Shams, it is so great to have you by our side.
Kevin, thank you so much. It's great to be here. I always love to follow the game, talk about the game. It should be a lot of fun tonight.
You'll give great insight. We can't wait to get going. Let's see some of the numbers here for Anthony Davis.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Now the Lakers starting group. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Austin Reeves out there with Christie. And it's Hachimura in at small forward. And for the Warriors, the athletic front court pair. Wiggins alongside Kuminga. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. And it's Green in its center. So the Lakers win the tip. Reeves with it. Against Golden State, he was really on his game. Wiggins with the rebound. And it's Wiggins with the ball for Golden State. Hield outside. That's to Curry from deep three-point territory. The long-distance three is buried. And since the Phil Jackson era, Shams, the Lakers are now on their 7th, and I can't even believe I'm saying it, 7th coach in the last 14 seasons. What a turnstile that has been.
They're keeping us reporters busy, huh? To me,
yeah, they are.
It's all about stability now moving forward with the Lakers. I do believe they intend to give their new head coach plenty of opportunities over the next few seasons to continue to coach and continue to be the coach for the long term. You have to figure out the recipe of success, not only now but moving forward. And the Lakers, from what I'm told, want to give their new head coach the opportunity to build for the long run.
And I love what you said, the word stability. They need it in LA. Now, here's Green. Can't hit from in close. Reeves against Hield. Reeves the pass to James. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Reeves almost making it look really easy. Gets the ball and takes the shot.
Pass to Wiggins. Golden State moving it around. Green with a screen for Hield. Releases from the wing and drills it. We have all these great foreign players. Maybe 3 of the top 5 players in the NBA are all foreign players, right? And so much was made of Anthony Edwards. Here's a 22-year-old American player who has maybe the charisma, the game, the everything we could package. It could be our next great player. Is there ever talk around the league about why are European players being so dominant? Where are the great young American players to compete against this great influx of international players?
The grassroots programs, you have to look at what happens abroad and in the States. You have to give a lot of credit to the way that they develop players over in Europe. In any of those regions, they do a great job, and those players are hungry, they're driven, they're passionate. They're trying to get here to the States and play basketball at the highest level in the NBA. And you see at the amateur level, there can be a lot of fluidity, there can be a lot of influx, and players are given so much so soon in America. So to be able to have that chip on your shoulder, to have the passion, and to exude the confidence that Anthony Edwards has, the younger generation of players definitely have someone in Anthony Edwards to look up to.
Now LeBron, following the miss by Jonathan Kuminga from deep. James, the pass to Reeves, just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to LeBron. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, you know, defensively, you try to keep LeBron out of the lane, but then he drops that on you.
Hey, Shams, we know you've reported on so many big trades that did happen. Were there ever a few that were close to happening but may have fallen apart at the 11th hour.
I always wait until things are 100% confirmed, but listen, there's always a trade or two that's viewed as done but just does not happen, whether it sours, whether something falls apart. There's always one deal or two that falls apart at the trade deadline or in the offseason, but I try to wait as best I can and make sure that when I report, it is confirmed.
Curry, that's good.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Curry against Reeves. Fires the three. Here's James. Banked in off the glass. LeBron's got 7.
Battling and doing work down low. The king. That motor still running good.
Outside, Kuminga. Back to Curry. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Golden State.
So far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunity.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Golden State. Looney's checked in for Draymond Green. Podziemski's coming in for Wiggins. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Stephen Curry. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Koloko's checked in. Reddish comes in for Hachimura. He's checked in for Christie. And it's Russell in for Austin Reeves. The Lakers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. Connect with it. He's defended by Podziemski. Here's Connect. Last time out, he had 13 points. Now Russell. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Unloads from 13. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
There's the added discipline to Schroeder's game on display there, just taking what the defense allows.
Outside, Russell. Connect sets a screen for Russell. Pass to Davis. Over Kuminga. And he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Lakers ahead, leading by a point. And we'll be back right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Golden State's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Hey, Shams, no one is keyed on the league like you. Is there an under-the-radar trend that you're seeing around the NBA, or the next thing that you're anticipating may happen with the way the league will sway one way or the other?
talking to executives around the league, it's clear that length has been very important, but having players that do multiple things and are versatile, that is of the utmost importance right now. We saw what happened with the Celtics winning a championship this year. I think that certainly is going to have an impact on how teams are going to build moving forward. Like the Celtics, you want to have players, 3 to 5 players that are playing heavy minutes for you, that are doing everything out there on the floor, not just one particular move.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, they've got LeBron James. Connect out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Cameron Reddish. And it's Koloko in at the 5, roaming the paint. And here's James outside. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Kuminga finds Jackson Davis. Now here's Schroeder. He's definitely not pleased how he played against the Clippers. 6 to shoot. Here's Podziemski. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Lakers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Now, we've talked about expansion. That has been floated around. We know that teams would have to realign. Shams, any ideas on which teams might have to shift with expansion in the East or West?
Certainly, most of the potential expansion cities, the high-level ones, have been noted as teams in the West. Maybe you have a team out east that is in the West moving into the Eastern Conference. But the league could obviously surprise everyone with a different solution. Maybe having one expansion team be an Eastern Conference team, one being a West. There's several options that Adam Silver and the NBA have.
I would think New Orleans would be one of those teams, right? Just where they are geographically. Memphis, those two teams are in the West, and I could see them maybe going east. Possible?
Certainly Minnesota and Memphis. Those are two teams that, to me, have an Eastern Conference feel.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
Here's Podziemski. Still scoreless. And that one's good. Schroeder.
Look at the touch on Schroeder's shot there, making that tough mid-range, Jay. Easy, slim pickings.
Pass to Russell. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Reddish. The 3. And it's Looney with the rebound. And Schroeder's got the ball here for Golden State. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Kuminga. A miss that time. Would have put him up. LA's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Hey, Shams, I know you cover the league like no one else, but I've seen your jump shot. You have a sweet J. Did you? You must have played organized ball, I'm assuming.
I played a little bit in high school, Kevin, but once I got cut in high school, that's when I knew my career path would have to trend into what I'm doing now, into writing and covering the NBA. But listen, I have a lot of confidence in my jump shot, watching players like Steph Curry shoot the basketball. I'm not trying to give any comparisons, but I do love to shoot the ball. That is the one thing I know I can do decently on the floor.
I know. I love your answer.
Not much else, but I can shoot.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Wiggins comes in for Trace Jackson Davis. Fields checked in for Brandon Podziemski. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Hield outside. Kuminga down low. He's against Hachimura. Shot is good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Kuminga.
2 minutes.
Reeves against Curry. fader on the way. Again, Los Angeles.
I know Davis would prefer to get it inside, but he's making the most of his mid-range chance.
Wiggins, right side. 1:33 left to play here in the second quarter.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join us. No one with a better pulse on the NBA.
Man, Shams is always the first guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. Love hearing what he has to say.
Warriors trail by 4. Healed outside. Curry passes to Wiggins. Into the lane. Green breaking loose. Good on the shot.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Curry against Reeves. There's 10 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Just 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. No good that time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Lakers lead by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Fairly easy stretch for them. Could even have some blowouts, allowing them to rest their stars a little bit.
That would be their best case scenario, but then again... And now let's talk Golden State. They're in an even matchup through one half of play.
If they just hit a couple more threes, it's a different score. I think in this case, you just keep shooting them. I can see them getting hot in the second half.
The professor going with the law of averages here. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. The athletic front court pair. Wiggins alongside Kuminga. And it's Green in at the center position. That's the Warriors' 5. Now LeBron, following the miss by Jonathan Kuminga from deep. James cooking from deep.
That defense has to worry so much about LeBron as a passer that it opens things up for his jump shot.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
4 on the shot clock. Curry buries the 3 shot.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Davis with a screen on Kuminga. And again, LeBron missing. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
And this is the game plan for him, and he's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. Get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Take a look at the Lakers. Right now they've compiled the 6th best record in the conference. And of course there's the Warriors sitting there 4 spots below.
And when I look at the Lakers, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed. And that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
From deep, James. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Healed outside. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Wiggins surveying the floor. Curry way outside. Curry with another miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Curry against Reeves. Over Wiggins. Reeves can't hit.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Here's Kuminga. James with some nice D.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Reeves against Teal. Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should, and he does. I mean, he's a true anchor. He protects the rim. He can guard out on the perimeter. He communicates well. He's got an excellent basketball IQ. And he's a guy that can cover up a lot of mistakes from his teammates.
And that one misses. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
And he sinks the second.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Outside, Green. Pass to Podziemski. By Hield, nobody around. And again, no good by Golden State. For Los Angeles, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively.
Add this game to LeBron's extensive career highlights. I mean, he's had plenty of big nights like this, but it never gets old.
Here's Schroeder following the basket by LeBron James. Here's Green driving the lane. Another shot. Misses at the rim.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now here is Davis. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Davis. James has got 8 points here in this quarter.
You know, LeBron's not really known for his quick trigger, but showing you right there that he does have catch and shoot ability.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Time to turn it up and get loud. Here they come. We're firing out those green t-shirts.
Some changes. Trace Jackson Davis comes in for Green, and it's Kyle Anderson in for Jonathan Kuminga. There's a minute 47 left in the third. Podziemski with it. He has yet to score. And the Warriors miss again. And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
Clock is at 3. And Davis can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 5. And here's Schroeder, and the shot goes down. Schroeder's got 6.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
Davis setting the pick for Russell. Lets it go with the 3. The Warriors pull it in. They time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
That one good for 2. Now just a 1-point Los Angeles lead.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Bounce pass, Russell. Left side, Davis. Davis owning the paint and gets it to go.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Here's Hield, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. For the tie, no good. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Keep everything sharp. Keep the cuts hard. Cutting through contact. Passes sharp. And the ball's going to fall for us. We can't give up the easy ones down here, right?
I can tell that he wants his team to be precise with their decision-making.
Kevin, he's aware of just how special they are when they play smart and play together.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Connect. James is out there with Cameron Reddish. Then it's Russell. And it's Vincent in at the 2.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, LeBron. We've passed year 20 for LeBron James. Clark, how is he still doing this?
Well, I'd love to find out, but he's got a combination of remarkable DNA and obviously a tremendous work ethic and attention to detail and taking care of his body. But some of it's a blend of good fortune and a lot of hard work. But he's played at a level at his age that I never thought I'd see in basketball. It's different in other sports, but to do what he's doing on the court is amazing.
Now, here's Looney. Here's Schroeder, again, Golden State.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
Here's Reddish. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And LeBron, the only player to reach 40,000 points in his career. Clark, you're shaking your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin. And I did not think I would see it in my lifetime. 40,000 points. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. And, you know, he not only has lived up to the height that has followed him since he was 15 years old, he's actually exceeded it, Kevin, which is crazy.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
He makes one of two that time.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Now, here's Schroeder. It falls for his fifth field goal of the night. They're shooting 5 for 8.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
LeBron with it. Defended by Looney. That's his 6th miss and 12 field goal attempts. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Waters. Schroeder outside. Craps in the tray. Schroeder's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
James in the high post. Looney on him. Now James. LeBron gathering speed. Gets that one through the hole. Make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Get wild and make some noise for your Warriors Thanks Team.
New 5 on the floor. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Davis is checked in for Reddish. Hachimura comes in for Connect. Christie's checked in for Gabe Vincent. And it's Austin Reeves in for Russell. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situation. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now here's Green.
Nice work that time by Draymond to draw the foul while in the act of shooting there.
At the line for the Dubs, Draymond Green, taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
There's always a spot for a guy like Draymond Green on your side. An incredible defender. He's unselfish offensively and a highly skilled passer.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
And hadn't had great success at the line, but Green certainly works on his game from there.
Pass to LeBron, the 3. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Reeves with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. LeBron James finishes off the break.
You know, LeBron plays a very mistake-free game, usually in the open court, and when he's out on the break, the points are almost a guarantee.
Wiggins outside. The rebound by James. James has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Davis inside, and by Green. Goes back up, and it's Davis laying it in.
Anthony Davis showing you he's in control when the spotlight is on.
Curry passes to Hield. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Curry dishes to Green. Davis with some nice D. Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's Christie, and here's Reeves outside. Oh, they get it back. Pass to Christie. And a miss there on the triple. Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. A shot by Curry, no good. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter. And for the Warriors, they're shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. The offensive rebound. Green kicks to Hield. Green with a screen on Christie. Three-pointer, Hield connects from three-point range.
And that is a big-time performance. I like how Hield embraces the responsibility of being the alpha dog on that one.
Now the Warriors moving it up. And Kuminga throws it down. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
Now here's LeBron driving to the basket, and he uses the glass on the layup. James has got 16 points here in the second half. Now here's Curry. Reeves with the rebound.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond. Well, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Up top, Curry. He's defended by Reed.
No question about it. Curry is on fire right now.
LeBron with it. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
Here's Hield. It falls.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
And they double up James. And a wide open look for Hachimura. Laces one from 3.
And you see the composure of Hachimura, not feeling the pressure of the moment at all.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Curry. Money! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Fearless. Curry takes on the challenge and gets that big basket to fall.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. James looking it over.
Got it! I mean, he's has been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. LeBron, when you know AD is behind you, how does that help you defensively?
You can stay home. You can allow him to play one-on-one versus a guard versus a big, and you can stay home and be able to box out and get rebounds because he's that good.
It's quite a 1-2 punch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, LeBron James.